episode of Saved by Big Bell the Kid, and today I got a very special guest. I got Crime Family's very own Fatman ThaBoss in the building. You dig? What it do, man? How you living, man? Thank you for coming through. Thank you for stopping by, sitting down with your boy. For those who don't know who you are, man, give them a little ski taste, a little background information about who Fatman ThaBoss is.
Fatman ThaBoss. I'm an artist on Crime Family Entertainment for my wife, First Lady. I'm the owner of the Crime Family Promotional Group and Sit Down with the Boss on YouTube.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, what made you start getting into music? Like, what was your infatuation with being an artist, being a musician, or being a writer type shit?
Well, I always had uncles that was in the music, aunties in the music. We all grew up in church in the music. But we had family groups and everything. The whole time we was little, I'm talking about from like 8 on up, we dealt with the choir and then getting into different little music groups. My uncle had dance groups when the little breaking era came out. So after that, it was just like common sense. All my auntie songs, my uncles was in groups, and I pretty much fell right in line with what the family was doing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, like you was, what was your inspirations coming up? Like, as far as like the music, I know you say you was in the church. So were you listening to gospel music? Were you listening to like the early stages of hip hop? Were you listening to like R&B? Like, so, what was the music like growing up in the household?
Gospel. My daddy was a preacher, so I was growing up on Mighty Clouds of Joy, gospel keynotes, Aretha Franklin. He had all that in the house too. But
that's tight.
There was a lot of gospel music, a lot of old school music, pimp music, and then we switched over to hip hop, and that's when I just completely didn't go back to that side with mom and daddy. Before then, there was a lot of church music and old school music, Al Green, things like that.
That's tight. That's tight. So what was it about the hip hop music that made you want to like gravitate towards it?
It felt different once they started doing the real rap. I say around the time with Lottie Dottie in the show, you really felt the difference of rap, because the first rap was like, what was their name? Like Melly Mel and people like that. They kind of made it like entertainment rap. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like word for word, bar for bar. Once the bar for bar started coming in, where you're hearing rappers really separating just rapping, I think that just took over the young generation. It was our way to separate from the old school music.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, how long have you been doing your thing as far as like being an artist, being in the shows and pulling up, doing things with your music? How long has that been going on?
About 20-some years. When I first met my partner Daddy Cree, I hadn't did no concerts.
Shout out Daddy Cree.
I was doing music, but I hadn't did no concerts. In our neighborhood, Daddy Cree and he had a partner named Fresh B.
Uh-huh.
They were doing street music way before we heard pop. So we was big fans of them. So I can really say that was my biggest influence was Northside Bone Squad, the rap group. Mm-hmm. So being around Daddy Cree now, I started learning how to put together shows, do shows. Me and Cree hooked up, and we actually started doing shows with like UGK. We had shows with Point Blank.
That's tight.
Different people as we was younger, and we didn't have no promoter then, so we wasn't taking it serious. But yeah, we did a lot of big shows with a lot of big people.
So once the motherfucking shows start coming in, and you were like, okay, well we can do something serious with this shit. What was the name? Like, what first song was it that you dropped that you was like, damn, yeah, I'm here. Like, ain't nobody finna take this from me. Like, I got it. I'm big dogging this shit.
I dropped my first song I ever dropped was called "If I Was John Gotti."
Uh-huh.
But I mean, the one that everybody caught on to, I had. Damn, I ain't want to talk about this. You brought it out. But a lot of niggas in my hood wasn't doing right in the streets, and I made a song called "Have You Talked to the DEA." And I remember selling that motherfucker like I was selling rocks at the park. I was actually naming people that niggas wasn't saying nothing about. So I would have to say, "Have You Talked to the DEA" was my song that made the hood really take on to me.
That's what's up. And if you don't mind, what hood would that be?
That's Hillcrest, Texas, man, right there on the north side of town.
That's what's up. Got a rep. Well, shit. Aside, cause a lot of people, a lot of motherfuckers just think doing this music is just getting in the studio, getting in the lab, creating music, creating content, and that type of shit. But when you actually start getting money, bro, in order for you to keep your revenue stream flowing, you got to have several different ways. Like rapping just can't be your only way of getting money. So when you're talking to like the new up and coming artists, how do you try to integrate that into the way the way that they think? Because as soon as they get some money, they gonna go blow it. So how do you try to tell the up and coming artists, chill out?
Well, I really try to put them in a boss position. That's the main thing. When they come to Crime Family, like I got two people I'm helping out. I can't say promoting, they do their thing, but my little brother Drew Down and my little partner KO. But at the same time, we don't own no paperwork. So they'll get their own paperwork. They work their own YouTube channel. So it's straight promotional. I try to get the youngsters to take control of their stuff. If you're in control, you'll learn these things that you need to learn, that it's more than just going to the studio. Because somebody gonna have to start setting up concerts, somebody gotta start hiring up promoters, somebody gotta start paying artists to come do shows with you.
Facts.
You'll learn you gotta spend some money to earn some money.
Facts.
So the best thing I can do, I tell a young artist, is to go down there and get your own paperwork. Don't be looking to sign with nobody. Learn how to get your YouTube page up, your Instagram page up, because like a lot of us old artists, we late at that.
Right.
Get your Instagrams up and all that. That stuff really work, it really pays, but you have to just learn how that internet machine works, and once you learn that, man, they'll be all right.
That's what's up. So, okay, you said this new YouTube era and shit like that. So you from the old era, the hard copies, pulling up out the trunk type shit. So how do you feel about everything moving towards like the digital era, like the internet, like the Spotify's and the Apple Musics? How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel it's better for young artists if they sign it, if they putting their stuff on the right platform. Because all that really did was help take that mind-blowing record they was running into with the record companies out the way. You can blow yourself up right here from home.
Facts.
Look at what you're doing right here, right now.
Facts.
You used to would have to take a record company to even know who you was to even be noticed like this. But people building their views up and people becoming instant stars overnight with their own shows, everything. So I think the internet machine, it took the power away from the record company.
Okay.
That's what I feel like, and gave more power to the artist if he know how to use it.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I see this a lot with you. Like you and your wife, you know what I'm saying? Y'all together making moves, making power moves. So as a man, I salute you, because a lot of niggas is really scared to get money with their girl, because a lot of niggas will feel like if they girl getting a bigger bag than them, then they feel less than. You know what I'm saying? So how do you as a man like put that shit to the side and just be like, okay, babe, we gonna get this motherfucking money and fuck everything else?
Well, our relationship is different, I guess, when it comes to me and First Lady. Like right now, I'm out on a $3,600 bond, $36,000 bond. We live a real life, and she done been up through my street shit. She done been up through my bullshit, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
you have to be somebody that found a rider. I found a rider. It only works with Crime Family because of First Lady.
Okay.
First Lady actually own everything Crime Family do, and people think I do, but First Lady own all that. You just have to believe in. I believe in my wife, and then I always thought that if I'm gonna shoot videos, I'm gonna rap about my wife, then why I'm gonna use another female?
Facts.
When I call the females about being in my video, the first thing I tell them, I might get you to dance with my homeboy. I already got somebody for me. You'll never see me do a video with a stand-in model on a song I'm doing to my wife. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just I don't know. Our connection is different. She been there. She a real First Lady. She ain't a rap name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, I mean, she done been there. I done been hit twice, and she right there. I'm talking about ride or die. I did 9 months one time, and when I got out, all my niggas was saluting her, for her effort and how she stayed real. So I got a 100 woman, man. You just gotta find one of them.
That's what's up. That's definitely important. Behind every strong man is a even stronger woman. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you can find you a real one, you better hold on to it like a motherfucker, cause they come a dime a motherfucking dozen. Real talk.
Niggas
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas gonna leave you stuck out. You better stay down with a woman, man. Niggas gonna leave you, man.
On God. Anyway, so like when it comes to these shows, and when it comes to booking shows, do you have like do you bring like the same artists, or do you try to like book different artists, or like how does it work Fat Man the Boss calls out to somebody like a Muddy and say, hey, I need you to come perform? How does that happen?
Actually, man, shout out to Muddy, shout out to Murder Camp, all my young niggas. I mean, I got so much respect for them. I can call these boys and they don't never tell me now, you know. I might have to wait till they come back from out of town and get off a busy schedule, but like Muddy, I hit Muddy. One thing about Muddy, when you hit Muddy, man, let me say this, man, I couldn't get these promoters to realize this. When you hit Muddy, have your money ready. You know, that's the bottom line. You know, you hit Muddy and he gonna give you a player price. So when I hit him, I thought about getting Crime Family Casino. I looked at all the people on, like all the lists. And that's what basically I did the concert downtown based off all the people that they was bragging about on the list. So I just thought, what if I put all of them in one building? You know, and don't charge nobody for slots. You know, and just have a good show. It showed out, man. I had Crime Family in the building. We had Casino. When you get Muddy Water, man, Muddy gonna bring the show. Muddy brought half a casino with him. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So that was just free on Muddy. You know, shout out to Muddy. So he brought Casino. We had Murph Cam, we had Junebug. I'm glad I'm here too because I get to tell them, man, I ain't never got to apologize to my artists. We ended the show a little early because the guy that ran the building, I guess he had to stop it at 2 o'clock. I offered him $200 for 30 more minutes. He wouldn't take it. So a lot of my artists, they got cut so we could get Muddy out in there. But I mean, man, it was a good show. I just felt like when you show love, you get it back. And all them boys showed out. We got a lot of good artists in our city. You might can't afford to get them all in one night, but just call me, man. They do a lot of shit for me on GP.
That's what's up. Now, excuse me. When it comes to like, damn, I forgot what I was finna say. But anyway, like where the conversation was going, it was saying that you not scared to call motherfuckers out. So when it comes to the list, you said something about the list. Who do you feel is like up there or should be on the list, or who are your favorite artists that you looking at? You don't even necessarily have to put a list together. Just who are some of the motherfucking youngsters or niggas your age, or you know what I'm saying? Who are you looking at outside of Crime Family?
Of course, my little brother Muddy, Drink Nitty. Well, let's just say the corporate side of Casino, because I don't know the other side. Not like I don't like booting them. I don't know them, but I mean, let's say the corporate side of Casino. Murph Cam, of course. I feel like Murph Cam is a beast, man. Murph Cam, Murph Rock, the whole gunplay music. Matter of fact, Lil Ferris, I tell you a thing I'm doing on my own. I can say this because I'm on my pilot show, man. A lot of boys be saying what their inspiration is to the city. So the show I started with Ashley, I put a couple of my pilots on there, but I started thinking, let me put some artists on there. And let's see which artists the city gonna look at the most.
Right.
So out of my list, if I had to pick a list right now out of the people that been on there, Lil Ferris would actually be the top person on the list. Because it'll be shot to 1,000 views in one day. You feel me? So I mean, I go by the stats.
That's
Muddy,
what's up.
It'd be Muddy, it'd be number 2. I haven't did the Murph Cams and I got Drippy Drew today. So after I do some of the more top artists around the city, I'll come back with my top 5 and I'll tell them why. Because sitting on my channel, you can go see. They got Facebook groups. My channel is basically out by Facebook. So the people that watch our YouTube is off Facebook. So my channel is based on who bigger in Corpus.
Right.
You feel me? And right now, I can really say Lil Ferris, man, they on his shit, man.
Shout out to Lil Ferris. That's my guy. Every time I see him, it's like nothing. He showed me nothing but love. So shout out to my guy Lil Ferris. You got to come through to this bitch. You feel me?
Already.
So anytime like the merch, do you have any merch that people can pick up? Crime Family shirts, shoes, socks. You got any merch?
Yes, man. First lady do bedspread sets, towels, hats, shirts. We can basically put our symbol on anything you bring to us, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want. She also do poster boards. She do cups. She do everything, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And definitely go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Buy the merch. You feel me? So do you have, what's next for Fat Man ThaBoss?
This July 22nd, I'm bringing the Fifth Ward Boys down for the Having Things Remix. It'll be me, Muddy Water, Fifth Ward Boys, First Lady, Trey Boogie and my little brother Drew down EGB. And we shoot that video the same day that we do the concert down there at Rooster Street.
Okay. You can you tell people where they can pick up tickets for that?
Uh, Actually, right now, the person that's going to be over it, because we had to have somebody, some shit came up, and it's another promoter going to be over it. So once he give me his information, I can bring it back and let him know.
Okay. Okay. Well, right now this is the part of the show where I'm gonna let Fatman ThaBoss, get his shout outs in, talk his shit, say basically anything he need to say to get off the air. I mean, not to get off the air, but anything you need to say.
Okay, well, right now,
Or you know what I'm saying?
My nigga told me to tell
It's
the
a
UGK
story.
Let me tell you about UGK. When I was 17, I used to hang with my partner, Lil Fred, rest in peace. And Lil Fred took me out to, they had a club here called Hypnotic, and I met Pimp C. And Pimp C instantly gave me his phone number, and we used to call Pimp C back in the day, me and Lil Daddy Creek.
Okay.
We used to be hustling on the payphone. That's when you put quarters in the payphone. So we got like 40 quarters in our hand. We putting quarters in the payphone, and niggas paying us, $10, $20 to talk to Pimp C.
Oh, that's dope.
So a lot of people didn't know, but me and Daddy Cree had a connection with UGK. We actually did shows with UGK, man. Shout out to Most Hated. They was the one that paid for it, man. We did shows at Flatline. All of us did shows at UGK down there. But actually had Pimp number when Pimp went to jail. He did like 8 years when he got out. I didn't really know him from the jump. I didn't really feel like approaching him. I remember First Lady, I was with her then, and we first seen Pimp when he got out. And she told me, go over there, man, and take some pictures with him, remind him who he is. And, man, I couldn't build my nuts up to go back over there and talk to him. He died probably about 3 weeks after he left here. So, I mean, I regret that, though, man. And, yeah, but I had a connection with UGK right through Pimp C itself.
What do you mind explaining how you were able to build that connection with UGK?
That's what's funny, because like nowadays, rest in peace Chucky Trill, and shout out to Fifth Wall Boys that I'm messing with now. You can deal with them because you got money. Pimp C, I ain't had no money. We rapped in the bathroom, and that nigga just gave me his phone number. He actually told me he wanted me to get myself turned on to Gangsta Nip. At the time, Gangsta Nip had just dropped his first album on Rap A Lot. So he was more connected than Pimp. I met Pimp when Pimp was still a street nigga, He ain't had none of that money. They was on Southwest Wholesale dropping their shit. That's when everybody was dropping. I think Folk on the Hustle was on there at the same time. So after they got hit by the feds, a lot of boys in Houston got signed. Of course, wasn't nobody coming this way signing nobody. So we watched a lot of them boys get signed, though. And I mean, it was a trip to know that you know these people. Like I said, I didn't have no money when I met Pimp. Pimp was inviting me to his house and things like that off GP. This wasn't because I had money to come pay him or nothing. So, I mean, it was real genuine love between the rappers back then. That's before all the money got involved.
Dang, that's crazy. That's definitely a dope story. Rest in peace to Pimp C. Definitely, man. Shit. Excuse me. I lost my train of thought. I was getting ready to ask you another UGK story like a motherfucker. Do you have another UGK story you mind sharing that nobody knows?
Not nothing that we like ever really did personally. I mean, we did a lot of shows, but we only did like 1 or 2 maybe with him. Now, my first time seeing him, I had seen him with NSBS. Daddy Cree and Richard Ayala actually was in concert with him. The night I met Pimp C, I wasn't even in concert. I met them at a Daddy Cree concert.
Oh, okay.
I was going to support Daddy Cree, and just got to talk to Pimp C because he came on stage and came in the crowd like a normal dude. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, so I heard you say something about the late Flatline. What was your relationship with Flatline?
Man, it was weird because I was older than Flatline, and I fucked with Big Tiny, rest in peace, and a lot of people that was around Flatline, but we never really talked a whole lot, but I respected him a whole lot, man. I mean, like, I can't think of that video I played the shit out of, man, where he was standing right there on Air Street. But I love Flatline music. I really felt like Flatline was the first person to put his foot down after Selena, had left. He was the first one finna bring the city back. Right around the time he died, man, he had a song with Kevin Gates and Zero. People didn't realize how big his moves was because he passed. So as they was dropping his music, nobody was really paying attention to what kind of moves he was making. He was doing the big moves like Money doing before Money. You know what I'm saying? You had to give him his credit. He was going to get them boys, Flatline got a real live fan base, man. I respected him, but he hung more with my little partner Lamar. He was cool with my little partner, Prince of the North, Lil Lamar. So I ran into him when he be with Lamar, but I was a lot older, so we just passed the speaking, but we didn't never really talk or nothing like that.
That's what's up. Do you have any big time features coming up?
Right now, man, we're trying to get a hold of J Dog for a feature with First Lady. Um, we got something we finna do with Mike D. We're trying to get a hold of Kiki. Man, we had a lot of stuff we was gonna do with Chucky Trill. We had a lot we was gonna do. We got a lot of stuff. Shout out to Fifth Ward Boys. Them my niggas, man. There's some more people that's just genuine. So, I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming with the Fifth Ward Boys, and we got a lot of stuff. We got something coming with Muddy Water. Matter of fact, me and First Lady got a song called "I Got a Body" with Muddy Water. Then we finna drop the Having Things single, and then she gonna come back with that Tony, whatever you want remix.
That's what's up. Is there a video coming to that Tony remix?
Oh yeah, we drop a video to everything we record.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Can you tell us a little bit about the Northside Bomb Squad?
Yeah, man. Northside Bomb Squad was a lot of our partners that was basically from Northside Manor and the Projects. And two of our partners from Hillcrest, actually. They was out of Refugio, I think. But the core group of them was from Northside Manor. And they had a rap group called the Def MCs before that. It was created Barry Townsend. And they kind of progressed into the Northside Bomb Squad. Daddy Cree he got the name from somewhere. Daddy Cree actually started it. It started out a rap group, but it was like everywhere they went, it was shit, you know. And our neighborhood was like, if one person fight, the whole neighborhood fight.
Right.
So that's why Northside was so much trouble back then. You couldn't get a one-on-one with nobody. You know, the whole bomb squad gonna bum rush your ass. You know, so, our neighborhood didn't get along until that actually came out, because Northside and Hillcrest had their own problems. We said, it ain't banging, but I mean, we had our own problems between each other, not liking each other. Once the Northside Bomb Squad came out, that was the first time it made us rep the whole Northside. You know, it wasn't no more beef on Northside after the Bomb Squad came out, because that was Northside, the Projects, Hillcrest, it was all Northside. So it didn't matter where you was from. When Northside came out, it really made our hood. It was worse on other folks, but family-wise, it brought our hood together.
But do you, can you dig into the depths of why the North Side was beefing with, you know, within each other? You know, like North, why they was, you know, big North Side, little North Side. Why was they beefing with each other?
They're not gonna like when I say this. We was always messing with their girls. Yeah, we used to like to mess with their girls, man. For real. My wife would tell you, my wife from Northside. You feel me? So I got me a Northside, you know. We was like, I don't know, man. It was just, we always thought we had to be tough, but them niggas was tough down there. So, you know, they always told us, man, y'all niggas a lot more retarded, but we thought, so we finna go into projects and shit, man, we gotta be rough. We shooting fast and all this shit, and they looking at us like, man, you niggas tripping. You know, but them niggas, I mean, if I was from Hillcrest and my partners called me, you know, BG, all up, man, like, we all cool now. These the same ones. Man, BG and Mookie didn't catch us in Northside, man, they gonna beat our ass, man. They don't give a fuck about your mama, you know. It's 7 o'clock hitting, it's dark, Northside niggas gonna beat a Hillcrest nigga ass, you know what I'm saying? Same way we trying to run them niggas out of Hillcrest, but it was always flex behind the girls. But I don't know, it was cool because we like to do it. I don't think nobody ever really took it serious. But I mean, you really would get your ass whooped if they catch you on North Side. You can Hillcrest and that bullshit. So I mean, other niggas from across town thought it was a big old family over there doing shit. No, it was separate niggas, man. Hillcrest was Hillcrest. The Projects was Projects and Northside was always together, man. So I mean, Hillcrest is the bigger neighborhood, so those two neighborhoods was always together. But yeah. It was a little war in between because you had different sets of niggas. It was Cubans, Jamaicans, all kind of people in that motherfucker.
4th Street separated.
Yeah, that's it. 4th Street, you goddamn right. See, Raymond know what he's talking about. The only thing separate that bitch, that's why you hear niggas say come across them tracks. 4th Street and the railroad tracks. You know, if you from Hillcrest and you riding a bicycle and you cross them tracks, you have to remember where you at. Them niggas will beat your ass on the north side, man.
You gotta be ready when you pass the
That's crazy.
Music culture north side, when we was young, was all Northside Bomb Squad. Like I said, that's why they were so big, because we had a guy named Barry Townsend. They called him Fresh B back then. B had, way back then, B was making his own beats, buying his own beat machines. He was already producing everything that they did. He reminded us of Pimp C. He was the coldest I ever seen on the microphone. To this day, he just did 26 years. And he got out and dropped some videos on Facebook. The nigga still got it, man. But I mean, he was so cold. that the whole neighborhood was behind him. When Daddy Freedom went to do a show, our whole neighborhood would come. It ain't like now how you got to beg a motherfucker to come out and support you. When they would do a show, our whole neighborhood would come out. So when they started saying Northside Bomb Squad, that's why the whole neighborhood done it. It was like whatever they said, that's what happened. But especially our partner Fresh B, whatever he said was in stone, man. If that nigga said, like Cree said on my show, that they was gonna get a nigga after the show, that nigga set shit up like the mafia. He was ahead of our time, man. That nigga, he had actually got to deal with Ice-T. And
That's
Daddy
tight.
Cree talked about it on my show. Him and Daddy Cree them got to deal with Ice-T, but he ended up going to jail for a murder, and they didn't get to do the deal. You know, but at 17, 18, they had to deal with Ice-T after they supposed to come out before King T in California.
That's crazy. That's some history for your ass, boy. So how do you feel about like most of your childhood just being gone? Like how do you feel about that? When you ride through Northside and everything's damn near destroyed or gone. How do you feel about that?
I can't say like everybody else will tell you, man, I be crying. I don't ever cry or nothing, but I hate it ain't there. You know, it's sad that it's not there, but change is good for everybody, man. You know, my thing is, when I ride through there, I know what stuff used to be there. You know what I mean? But our neighborhood and the things we were doing back then ain't nothing we really proud of right now. You feel me? So to me, it's not easy to let go of it because I mean, my brother went to prison twice while we was in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I lost a lot of friends while I was off in there. Right before they shut the neighborhood down, rest in peace, Quincy Williams. I lost another friend right in the middle of the street. You know, so to me, it ain't that bad getting away. I mean, if you want to ride through there and you say, I want to remember this place where people used to get shot at and they sell a lot of dope at, or I want to ride through there and see where people that stayed in the same position that didn't want to move up at, then you could be that person. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm going to go over here where people living at.
That's what's up.
Real talk.
It's all about moving up and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Life is about lessons and, you know, learning from your mistakes and, you know, trying to elevate yourself. You feel me? So I guess without whatever you went through, what I went through, what anybody went through, you know what I'm saying? Like we wouldn't be who we are. And it's all about change. It's all about progress, you know, living forward, elevation. So my brother, like, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I see you out here. You know what I'm saying? I see you actually, you one of the few OGs that, you know, actually bring these young niggas in and, you know, give them the game, trying to show them what's up, not letting them do no crash dummy ass shit because it's a lot of OGs out here that just, you know, just let these young niggas out just do some crash dummy ass shit, you know, and thank you for taking the time to do that because that generation, I mean, that bridge between the generations is lost at some point.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, man, you can't be listening to that 35-year-old dude at his mama's house, man. You see the videos, you know. Can't listen to that dude, dog. If he tell you anything besides something to your advantage, man, anybody in life don't pay attention to it, man. Anybody trying to tell you something good gonna tell you something at your advantage. They're not gonna tell you something where you're gonna lose. Anything crashing you out, that's not a real nigga, man.
Facts. Big ass facts. Now, I'm gonna give you a chance to talk your shit, rep, whatever you need to rep. You know, just basically get it off your chest right about now.
First and foremost, give a shout out to Crime Family First Lady. You know, that's the lady helping me do all my shit, you know, keeping me out here in this free world. On top of that, to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? And when I do go to court, that's the only person gonna ride through that jail time with me, you feel me? So shout out to First Lady on some real street shit.
Facts.
Shout out to Big Bell, man. Like I told Daddy Cree, look at the way the old school work. You know, we've both been on each other's shows. We show y'all don't get us mixed up in that bullshit y'all be doing.
Please don't.
We'll never be beefing. We ain't gonna
Never.
be talking about each other.
Please
Like
don't.
The old school, man. Get y'all platforms pulling together, man. Y'all start working together, man.
Facts.
Help our city get where it needs to get, man.
Facts, man. It's nothing but love on this end. So, anytime you got something going on, you got some new merch you want to drop, you got a new video you want to drop, you got a new song you want to drop, whatever the case may be, nigga, you bought a new piece of jewelry and you want to come show that bitch off over here, my doors is open. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been a real 100 nigga since I met you, and you know what I'm saying, we go a few years back, you know what I'm saying, so you kept a player with me, so anytime you got something going on, come through, you know what I'm saying. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for coming through. Catch my guy Fatman ThaBoss, Crime Family everywhere. Catch the music on all streaming platforms. Catch it on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to my channel. You can find me on the Weekend Wake Up Show every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Hot Z95. And if you don't have a radio, you can always download the app. And if you don't have an app or a smartphone, you can always listen live at hotz95.com. Don't follow your dreams. You got to chase them motherfuckers. AKB forever, man. I love y'all. Peace.
Girl, you know the deal. You know that it's going down. Act like that you don't know.